Boom. Oh, and I guess Hacks over Mango now, too.
Yeah,
that one in.
Yes.
Okay, great. So we are into it. So we're going to see some Sheik Fox. Let's rock and roll. Right?
Let's go. Let's do this. I think we're going to see some grabbing on the Sheik's end, some following up on the Sheik's end.
Also, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
But, you know, and I know we say that a little bit jokingly, but not always.
Right.
Exactly. We didn't go for another grab. I think players are opting to go for more combos than more grabbing.
People are realizing that some of the over-optimizing can be ridiculous, and I want to say that it was Sheridan who said this, I think. You know, just got on Twitter and I followed him. I was curious. He's an old school guy. And he was watching it. You know, no one could beat Leffen for the longest time. He's like on a streak. And then Mewtwo King beat him. And he's like, Mewtwo King beat Leffen because everyone else is standing on the stage like an idiot watching them recover. Mewtwo King goes out there and goes for a read.
And just goes for it.
Shocking. Yeah. You can go for reads sometimes. You don't always have to go for the reaction.
Yeah.
You know, which is funny because for a long time I was always saying, why is everyone always reading? You should be reacting. Everyone should be. And then we've overcompensated.
You need a healthy mix of the two.
Yeah.
Either one in either direction could be, you know, a mistake. It could be risky.
Yeah. Well, I think especially off the ledges where you need to have those reads, you know, take a gamble a little bit. And you got to measure what you can win and lose, but you got to go for the interceptions.
Well, if you had a quote earlier that I really liked.
I love quotes.
Yeah, help me out with this quote a little bit. It had something to do with winning the match and not losing.
Oh, yeah. There's a difference between trying not to lose and trying to win.
So I think when you go for reads, you're trying to win. And possibly when you're consistently going for reactions, you're trying not to lose.
Disagree, but interesting point.
Okay.
On the record, disagree, but interesting point.
Yeah.
Okay, let's check out these guys here. So as they go in, Colbol takes the lead, but it's a narrow one.
Oh, yeah, and I think Plup can actually take the stock right here.
Not because it goes for the reverse fair. As high as the Fox was, I just wanted a bear.
Yeah,
or
something a little simpler.
Yeah, I don't know. So I don't have empirical evidence to back this up, but my feeling is that Plup needs time to warm up in his sets. Do you ever feel like we're watching him?
Yeah,
his
Plup
first match is a little rough.
A little slow, and he's gone for several reads, and he's missed several of them.
Yeah, like he has to find his rhythm or find himself, and sometimes that means switching characters, by the way.
Yeah, but I don't think Plup is an individual that switches characters in set. I think he decides on a character for the set and then goes that character.
Yeah, on the whole, I think I've seen
so
that. So
I would love to see some Samus.
Yeah.
If the Sheik doesn't turn out well in this set,
yeah.
I don't think he's going to do it, though.
Yeah.
I think he's going to stay Sheik.
Okay, great conversion there. Now suddenly he's up a stock. That Fox was definitely low enough that it was a nice victory, which you might call a swing.
Yeah, and Fox is very vulnerable to Sheik off the stage, and I think that's where Plup feels comfortable and why he doesn't feel like he needs to depend on his Samus.
Yeah, he's super strong
like
off stage. Yeah, he's got to do a better job in the neutral in the coming games if he's going to, you know, really run away with the wins like he's going to want to do. Did you see that to jump forward tilt? That was brutal.
Yeah, and he got several dash attacks right there and was leading into something large, as opposed to just going across the stage tech chasing.
So he's a little sloppy Joe right now. So we saw that last stock. He read the tech roll, but then F tilted the wrong direction. So he sort of kicked another direction.
But I think what we should take note of is even when playing a little bit sloppy, he still won.
Yeah.
He still won that
true.
match.
That's true.
Did I just hear a character change? Did I just hear I think we just got a character change.
Can I tell you 20XX for me is switching characters after you win. How many times have we seen that?
We've seen that several times this weekend. Where
I call it the Mewtwo King, but other folks done it too.
Mewtwo King, I think, just likes switching between his characters. But yeah, Axe won earlier with his young Link and then switched off.
That's right. That's right.
Versus an Ice Climber.
Sure, and if you're wondering if a Samus has a miscue, it's a pretty good bet when you see her roll. She's not a roller.
Yeah, we don't want. You don't want to see Samus rolling too much.
But I think it's a matter of catching the delay and getting caught up and mistiming. But Samus will do that. I think they're going for weight dash at a shield, and then the roll instead. Whoa, the baitiest of baits. Wow. Okay, great. That was a strange.
I have things to say. I'm just enjoying it so much. I sometimes forget that I need to say things.
Well,
I love seeing Samus work. I love seeing it. It looks so simple, and it almost looks easy, but go try it.
Yeah,
go try doing that with Samus,
she's weird.
And it's extremely difficult.
She's weird. Well, I like what you said watching her work, because she was working. She one thing, she's a bounty hunter, right? So she's professional.
It's her job to kill this Fox.
Yeah, and she's got a lot of tools to do it with. And I mean that both in the sense of the, pun of the, machine and, the Iron Man of it all, but I also mean that she's got a lot of options in her toolbox.
When I was learning to play this game, I was thinking about different ways that I could get KOs with Marth, and I asked Oro, hey, do you have any ways to get KOs with Samus? And he laughs and says, trust me, I have plenty of moves that do that. When I was just learning the game, and it still exists today.
Yeah.
Samus has plenty of moves and tools, like you said, to do that.
Bomb
and we're
to
seeing
grab.
something right here.
Yeah, and it's once again, it becomes a matter of what moves you don't use. Okay, great. Okay, so miscue there, could have gotten the stack.
Yeah, I think that was supposed to be rolling onto the stage.
But at this point, Plup is in such command of the
Yeah,
neutral
Plup's
that
doing
I just
so
don't know how
well.
Colbol can hope to bring this back. I'm not saying it can't, but I don't see it. He's going to have to show me something new, because what we're looking at now ain't going to do it.
No, not at all.
No, not at all. No. Because you're like, oh man, get the stock, that'll be great. And then you're going to get it for the down smash, and then everything's going to be bad. There'll be badness from now on.
Yeah, and I want to know what Plup is thinking, because Plup started off with his Sheik, and I think it's very obvious that his Samus is the better choice. And did he just go this stage only, or this character only because of the stage?
Yeah,
Will he go back to Sheik? I don't think it'd be a good decision.
Hey, unless you feel so good about what's happening now that you want to test your characters, how they're feeling in this moment before you go into next match.
Yeah.
Nice.
Look, I mean, look how much confidence and control he has right there.
It's true. But if he really believes that Sheik is the future, it doesn't necessarily matter that his Samus is better now. It matters who has the higher ceiling. And if he always opts for who's better now, his Sheik will never get there.
Well, yes, but do you do that at a national tournament?
Yes, you do. You have to.
Ooh.
Ouch. Please, Pup.
I think that was wonderful on both players.
Yeah, it was good. Good from Colbol.
The offense on Plup and the defense on Colbol, fantastic. And the awareness.
Can I tell you, it's so funny when Fox gets hit by a fully charged Charge Blast, but he's not styling. When he's at a low percent, like that last stock,
where he
just goes, ow!
Like, that hurt.
Jeez.
But I think it's also.
Who throws a shoe?
And it feels unfair when you get hit by a partially charged Charge Blast. Because you're like, wait a minute, you weren't flashing. I didn't think you had a weapon right there. Yeah, but you did.
Yeah, we got to mix it up.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. Who throws a shoe?
That was the who throws a shoe. Oh, and then more of this nonsense. Yeah, great recovery there from Colbol.
Yeah.
And had his invincibility when he got back on to survive.
Plup is up.
Okay, so Plup's up 2-0, and as a reminder, winner of this match will play Mango.
Yeah.
So, Colbol will have an uphill battle. Plup and Mango have been trading sets recently. Recently, I just mean a half year or so.
Well, I want to poke a guess at what the characters are going to be, but now with Mango going Mars, I don't even know if I should bother.
Options. So many options, and off the ledge, too. So many options.
And you think to yourself, hey, it'd be really cool if he did this, but he does something else, and you're like, hey, that worked too.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it worked better. It just also worked because she has so many options.
Whoa. That was a whole lot of silly. Yeah.
Not looking happy over that. Usually Pluck gives a little chuckle to himself when something bad happens, but he did not look happy over that SD.
Zebra, where did you get that F till that? Am I crazy, or is that F till downwardly angled?
I think
you can do that with Samus,
yes,
right?
you can.
I love
Samus, Falcon, Fox.
Cool. So cool. Does Peach even have an F? I don't think she has an F till.
Peach?
Peach. Yeah, I don't think she has an F till.
She kicks her leg up.
Got it. It's like Sheik's, but doesn't do anything.
There you go.
She just shows everybody her underwear. Whoa!
Reading that jump.
Yeah.
And that's what we were talking about, players knowing each other.
I don't know. Was it a reaction? There might have been enough time for him to react.
I don't know.
Or halfway between, if you're expecting it and then you see it.
Maybe you jump, and when the jump happens, that's when you fire. And maybe Plup wouldn't have shot if he didn't see the jump
his
come
fingers
out.
on the X button ready to go.
Exactly.
We'll call that a read action. You like it?
Oh, a read action.
Boom. Just racking them up.
Yeah.
Like trophies.
And he's not comboing into them. They're just happening.
Just throwing them out there.
Throwing them out there. And usually you don't see Samus get this many when she's just throwing them out. But once again, it's Plup. I would say the best Samus in the world.
And honestly, if you were to have a separate category, the best of Charge Blasts. I think that's...
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
he knows his character.
Goes for the grab there at 165.
Well, I don't know if you noticed, but these chairs that the players are sitting in, they add for another dynamic of the players' feelings.
Yeah,
like Plup was able to like lean back in his chair,
Yeah.
do an expression, a body language expression showing us how he felt. I really, really like that. Ooh, but Plup actually just missed a charge blast right there.
Boo.
Yeah, that's
Taking
not
off
what
my
we want to
fantasy
see.
team. Yeah, he's right. Talk about tools. He does that, and he's not able to get taken advantage of there.
And he keeps switching it up.
He does.
And keeps Colbol guessing. I love him.
Okay. So again, he's up a stock 2 to 1. He's at 130, which is it's a lot and it isn't. You know.
Yeah,
it isn't in the fact that he got buried. It was a soft bear, but still.
So
he got buried, it's fine.
Samus is that unique character where she is heavy but floaty.
Yeah.
So she's going to get KO'd off the top a lot easier than off the side. So yes, 140 is scary getting KO'd off the top for Samus.
Yeah.
But I mean, you just saw right there, she took a back air at 140 and survived because it was off the side.
And then had all those tools, so she got back just fine. Yeah.
Exactly.
We're big Samus fans over here. We're looking forward to the next match. It's probably going to be the one more in losers, and then we'll get down to the real see who's getting paid. You know what I mean? He's getting those big paychecks.
Absolutely.
So TK, we're going to throw it back to you, and let's talk to the players a little bit.
Yeah.